So, excuse me here. So, with Avengers Doomsday, it is said to have a big focus on the legendary X-Men mansion from the Fox films. And then also as a side note that I know we're going to be hype about is that they are getting comic accurate costumes. So, how do you feel, bro, about them using the X-Men mansion in Doomsday and that kind of playing a part?
I think I'm torn because I don't like that everyone's excited over this movie because of the nostalgia cameos, but and I don't even know if it's cameos. Like it seems like it's not cameos, and they're going to have real roles in the movie. But at the same time, like I think that if it is a multiverse, like it could be cool to have another universe be the Fox X-Men universe that people do know and they do feel connected to. So I'm kind of torn. But what I also think is that they are kind of I think Marvel has a new formula actually. And I think the new formula for multiverse is like have a kind of hole in the movie where they go to another universe and there are big cameos in that like hole in the movie, usually in the second act. And my examples of this are Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness. They, when Doctor Strange and America Chavez traveled through the multiverse, and they did it in Deadpool and Wolverine when they went to the Void. And No Way Home, they didn't really go to the multiverse, but they did go to the mirror dimension with Doctor Strange and Spider Man. So I do think, and at the same time, and it's not a precise A equals MC squared formula, but I also think that the retro cameos in No Way Home are part of the formula. And I think the formula now is, a short window in the middle of the movie where they go to another universe on top of retro cameos. And it seems like that's what they're doing with Avengers Doomsday. But like I said, it could also be cool because if they make this other universe a big thing and like it's kind of them versus our 616 universe, that could potentially be cool. So, I'm kind of making an argument myself versus myself, and but yeah, so that's what I think.
So the question, bro, that came to my mind was, why is the X-Men mansion such a focus? Like, looking at my theory brain is like maybe the Thunderbolts and the Avengers are going to be on this Earth for a bit, and as you said, and maybe this is where they're going to spend time planning and dealing with Doctor Doom. We know that Monica's there already, so we know that something's going on between these Earths possibly and a incursion. Not necessarily sure what's going on. But I do love the fact that Doctor Doom is going to be dealing with the mutants in this movie. Because I do think that I think it's just different. Like when I think of Avengers Doomsday, the first thing that doesn't come to my mind is, oh, he's going to fight against the X-Men. You know what I mean? Like it's just, and I think that that's going to offer a lot of good scenes and a lot of good dialogue and a lot of good fighting that I think fans are going to be super excited for. But the question that I do have is like, what takes the Avengers and Thunderbolts if they go to this Earth? Like, what is it that makes them go? And that's the question. Obviously, I don't know the answer, but I would love to find out like what makes them do it.
Yeah,
And I mean, it could be even something to where like they've maybe Kelsey Grammer's Beast has been in communication with someone from the MCU timeline already. And they've been and I even have a small theory that I've been writing about. Maybe Reed has been in contact with people from other Earths as well. So there could be something, weird going on.
or to avoid an incursion. There's
Mhm.
an impeding incursion, and they jump to another Earth and avoided it.
Exactly.
But yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want more Doctor Doom. Just I hope he's the post credit for Fantastic Four. I really do.
Yeah. I agree, brother.